So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, this must be one of the most spectacular sights in football. Stand upon stand, stacked each on top of the other, right up to the sky, in order to accommodate the vast fan base of La Boca's Docklands. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, one of the most talked about defenders is this fella, Alphonso Davies, hailing from Canada, which is not exactly a country known for its football, but...
Dembele! That's going to go a long way. And for a moment, time stood still. And that has been cleared. Nice physical challenge. Kimmich. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Marquinhos. Olise. And it's Musiala. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. That is a brilliant interception. Moved on forwards. Comes to the pressure. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dembele. And he cuts out the supply. Bui. And it's Kane. Kane stood his ground strongly. Clearly not happy with that. Kimmich. It's Kane! Kimmich is fouled. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's trying to shot. And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Bayern Munich take the lead. Oh, that is a bit special. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pavlovic. Musiala, forwards and with intent. João Neves. And it's Hakimi. And here's Barcola. Kane. And it's gone back to the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Hakimi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Kvaratskhelia. And that has found him in acres of space. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Kim Min-jae. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Chance here to counter. Bui. Now that's well seen too. And it's Mendes. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Kane. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can finish! They've done it! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bayern Munich could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Kimmich. Goretzka. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end